to the Adventure Pals weekly stream. I'm Danny, and this is Alex.
I'm Alex. I'm sorry, I just saw a picture of Alex Jones in front of me for a second. I got real confused. Anyways, continue.
Everything has now been ruined.
Anyways.
Today, we celebrate America's favorite rock band, Aerosmith. In
Yes!
honor of National Aerosmith Day. This is not a joke, this is not a drill. Today,
Not a drill.
November
Nor is
11th.
it a drill tweet.
November 11th is National Aerosmith Day, and we are
is.
going to celebrate with two PS1 games starring our favorite rockers.
Our favorite rockers.
Our absolute favorite.
We love them so much.
Alex, if you'll switch over to the game.
Oh, but of course.
There they are.
Look at them.
There's our bros.
They're so happy.
They're really happy to be there. Our friends, Steven Tyler, Joe Perry, Brad, blah, 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 and
Brad.
The other guy. I know some of the members of Aerosmith.
Oh, Chad is wonderful.
So-
Why is it Aerosmith Day? Because it's November 11th, Smebs.
Yeah, it was declared, I think in Boston, I want to say, that today is Aerosmith Day. Happy Aerosmith Day, everyone.
Well, we are being told it's also Singles Day.
Oh,
And so, you know what? Well, all the singles can listen to Aerosmith because it's all about getting lucky.
you don't
That's
have to
right.
be lonely if you're listening to Aerosmith. If you're listening to Aerosmith, there's a party going on right now.
Exactly.
So this is the PS1 version of Revolution X.
Oh, I love this game. I'm so sorry. I love this game.
We are going to play the co-op mode.
Yes.
For now, I'll let the game run through its intro, but the basic gist of it is that it's the future, and all fun has been outlawed.
All of it.
Video games, especially music, has fallen to the has become the prey of the new world. What
No,
are they?
it's the New Order Nation. The New World Order is from wrestling, honey.
Oh, okay.
And also the Illuminati or whatever. I don't know.
This was released by Midway in arcades in '93, I want to say, and it was one of the first PS1 games released. It's one of those long box games. Also released for just about every other system at the time, including Super Nintendo, Genesis, Sega Saturn, DOS, I think. Yeah.
How?
This game was everywhere. You could not escape it, much like Aerosmith themselves. This around this time, Aerosmith was making a comeback. If you're not familiar with the band, they are a hard rock band that started in the 70s, had a couple of good albums, and then the 80s happened.
Huh.
During the 80s,
Hey, Danny.
Yes?
No tattoos. No shooting power-ups. No destroying bridges.
A lot of this will probably seem confusing to you at first. Just hang on. We'll get to Revolution X in a second. So,
Aww.
the 80s were not kind to Aerosmith.
The babe mine.
It was at that point when they started becoming more known for their drug use than their music. If you look at Wikipedia, it describes Steven Tyler's addiction to heroin as legendary.
Legendary. Listen, and as you can see, Wikipedia also lets us know that they are not only the bad boys from Boston, but they are also America's greatest rock and roll band.
It has been officially decided
It's
they are
official,
America's
yeah,
rock and
see?
roll band.
See?
This game came after they mounted their comeback starting in the late 80s, and they released a very popular album in the early 90s called Get a Grip, which had Living on the Edge, Crying, Crazy, Amazing, Amaza Crazy,
Crazy.
Crying, Crazy Crying, and
Crazy.
Amaza Cry. This game features a couple of tracks from that album.
Yeah.
Oddly, not their biggest hits, more like their B-sides. And strangely enough, the thing that always struck me weird about all the home console parts is that Aerosmith did not appear on the cover. It was just a logo. Like, if you look
Well,
at the
like as you
box,
can see at the box.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just there is
you wouldn't
no
even
real...
know Aerosmith was in it. Maybe you're a huge
It
Aerosmith
does,
fan.
It has the logo, but it's really high up there, you know.
So let's get started.
All
We're
right.
going to play on the easiest mode in an attempt to play all the way through this thing.
Oh, we're not gonna, but we're gonna do our best. Yeah, it is a part of Ragdoll.
Yes, yeah, this background music is from Ragdoll.
Mm-hmm.
Living in a movie. Come on up and see me. You're a Ragdoll.
Thanks.
I think that's how it goes. November 11th. Happy Aerosmith Day, everyone.
Happy Aerosmith, November 11th, 1996.
Back in '96, though, there was nothing to celebrate on Aerosmith Day.
No, look.
That was when the New World Order attempted to take over the Earth.
New Order Nation, my
I'm
gosh!
sorry.
Kidding. I love you.
This, we'll be trying for the true pacifist ending in this game, but, that it remains to be seen how quickly we'll screw that up.
Yeah, we're not going for the genocide run or whatever.
This is looking like a genocide run right now. Okay, we headed to the right, so when we head inside, we need to go right. Remember that. There's a very specific path you need to take through the game in order to...
Don't kill the cat! Hey! Jackass, stop! What are you doing? Oh.
Oh, you missed.
Sorry.
If you shoot it enough, it explodes and turns into Trog, a character from another Midway
Trog!
arcade
I
game.
know Trog!
Yeah, Trog makes a cameo.
Holy
in this
crap,
game.
Trog is here! Finally! I haven't seen him in so long. How's he doing? How's Trog? Huh?
He's dead.
Wait, really?
Yeah, he died.
He's a downer of his... Ah, God!
That was the last thing he saw.
Danny, explain what the fuck that was. Sorry.
That was the Aerosmith bomb. Everyone gets a big blast of Aerosmith and then they die.
I hate getting a big blast of Aerosmith. And also, I hate dying.
So...
God, this is everything I hate.
If you were an arcade player in the 90s, you may recognize this as being very similar to another Midway arcade game, Terminator 2 Judgment Day, which was released at pretty much just the right time for Midway. They made a ton of money off the thing, and the movie was hugely popular, which helped, I'm sure. It was a game that was like Operation Wolf. It had some mounted machine guns on the cabinet you could aim and shoot Terminators with. It was cool.
It was cool.
This is basically a sequel. It changes up a couple of mechanics, but is largely the same. Instead of shooting rockets as your secondary weapon, you shoot CDs. Not a joke.
We're not joking. Look.
Music is literally the
Music
weapon.
is the weapon. This wasn't a joke. Music is 100% the weapon, and you are going to stop the fascist New Order Nation with literal CDs. Maybe they could be your AOL CDs. Who knows? Anything you have.
Around this time...
Got some Alanis Morissette here? Got some everything.
It'll work.
Some Joan Osborne.
What?
What if God was one of us, honey?
I hate that skull.
Oh, you love it.
Now, in my mind,
in the corner.
this pretty much epitomizes 90s excess, because this was the natural... It was the end point for Midway's obsession with digitized graphics. Remember, previously they'd released games like Mortal Kombat, NBA Jam...
Going in. So which way do we go? Right?
I say, yeah, let's head to the right.
We're going right. I'm sorry, I love Revolution X. It is so goofy. It is so
the whole thing
goofy.
is way over the top. Midway...
God, I love it.
I think at this point Midway was emboldened by just how successful they were in arcades. Like, they could release anything. They could just make millions and millions. So what better way to make their next few million than with Aerosmith in a light gun shooter? Okay, sure.
What are we doing?
Who's gonna tell Midway no? Who's gonna say no to Ed Boon? And actually, I don't know if he was involved in this game. I hope he was.
I hope he was. I hope he was the guy who created that one part where all the babes are working in a mine.
Don't spoil it. We'll get to the babes.
Okay. There are a lot of babes in this game.
We will see babes, and we will save them. These guys don't really have a good plan of attack here. They're just kind of walking into our gunfire.
Yeah, what? This is... So here's the problem with Revolution X. It gets kind of dreary.
Up to the right. And what we're gonna do here is go to the bathroom.
Why?
And if we've done everything right, a member of Aerosmith will be in here to greet us.
Do I need to shoot things?
If you want. Generally, you want to shoot everything because it has power-ups and things. There he is! Okay, we got his wings.
Okay, so I just murdered a member of Aerosmith, but it was actually a pacifist thing to do.
Yeah, he wanted us to kill him and take his powers. Now, very quickly, we can find another member of Aerosmith if we do the right thing in here. Alex, do not shoot around the around this area. I'll take care of it.
Okay.
Okay, I got one. Got the other. And then we need to shoot the middle. And in a second, we should find Mr. Steven Tyler himself. Steven Tyler, lead singer of Aerosmith, legendary heroin liker.
That's what it actually
It's
says.
official. It's on Wikipedia.
It's the weirdest way to describe him. They call his heroin use legendary. That is so. I'm sorry. As a historian, can you please find another way to describe that?
I'd be proud, frankly. Oh, did we do something wrong?
Oh, we did not free the babes.
Oh, man. Okay. We are not getting the true pacifist ending. We're just getting the regular crappy ending to this game. However, that does mean we get to see an Aerosmith performance live on stage, everyone, on Aerosmith Day!
Yes!
We are making these guys bleed.
Mm-hmm.
You can shoot Aerosmith if you want. It doesn't matter. They like it.
Shoot us, please! Oh, wait, no, don't hit me. Man, Non is mean.
Yeah,
Gore, why?
I don't know if we let the demo roll play through so you can see the story, but yeah, the NON has taken over Earth. They've imprisoned everyone between the ages of 13 and 30, and they basically want to tell them...
Yes, the top demographic!
They want to tell them to obey.
Males.
Be good people. Don't listen to Aerosmith. Aerosmith wants you to rebel. They're the devil's music. This part's great, by the way.
I'm getting the bums rush.
I ain't getting paid enough for this.
Well, people are asking why we're doing this. That's because it's Aerosmith Day, November 11th, officially Aerosmith Day here in the U.S.
This nonsense now. If you don't want to deal with me.
That is the leader of the NON, Mistress Helga. We gotta take her down.
Spice Girl?
I think she was
like
at one
of the
point,
Spice
yeah.
Girls. I'm sorry. I wish I had something more smart to say about the game where you're fighting music with music.
It's Aerosmith's dressing room. Let's fuck it up.
Nice!
So as an arcade game, this makes sense. It's big, it's loud, it's dumb, it's full of explosions and blood and Aerosmith music and all your favorite stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And the arcade version was actually 3-player. You could have 2 of your buddies sitting at your side, helping to rescue Aerosmith.
And it was fun.
If you're watching this, then they've taken over.
No! Danny, no!
Find our car and stop the new order.
We'll try. What? That looked really cool. Shut up, Alex.
Oh, you're so cool getting the big mouth guy car.
Yeah, Steven
Mr.
Tyler,
Big Mouth.
most known for having a gigantic mouth. Seriously, look at the guy sometime. It's huge.
We're hacking the New Order database.
And like Terminator 2, it counts up your bonuses at the end of every
How many
level.
non-boys did I wipe out? Oh, not enough.
I'd say we did a pretty good run of that level. I don't think we needed to use a continue. This is a good start. We may save America's youth yet.
Oh, we didn't save any hostages.
That's right, I get the kiss. I'm the better Aerosmith fan.
You got the babe.
Got all their albums. Even the fucked up 80s ones.
No, you don't.
I don't know.
Oh, this.
This level is pretty difficult. You spend basically the whole thing chasing a helicopter that is firing at you, and I don't think you can actually kill it until the very end, so you just kind of have to defend yourself until then. All the while you want to conserve your CDs, basically, because they're your super weapon.
Oh, the video network.
There's also power-ups. At one point you can power them up into laser discs,
I got it.
which
Whoa,
are
what
on
the
fire.
heck is that? Extra energy, cool.
That was listed in the
Sorry.
manual as a wheatgrass drink. It's very healthy.
Oh, good. I love being healthy. You know, when I think of Aerosmith, I think of health.
Yeah, healthy living. That's what I think about. Healthy living and diseases you can only get by sharing needles.
Jesus Christ. Oh, good, more healthy living.
Unfortunately, on this Aerosmith day, Aerosmith is in turmoil. Steven Tyler has reportedly just kind of left his band high and dry while he pursues a solo career in the country music industry. This is not a joke. Members of Aerosmith have come out saying, yeah, it feels like he's abandoned us.
It was
he's
very
just doing his own
recently.
thing.
See, a few months ago it was announced, and then Aerosmith was playing it cool, like, yeah, it's fine. But then recently, I think it was in Rolling Stone or something, there was recently published an article in which Brad Hamilton was like, no, it's not okay.
Yeah, at this point they've been doing the whole music thing for like 40 years, so they're not afraid to tell each other that they're being assholes, I think. And that's pretty much what one of the band members said. He was basically all like, look, no one wants to hear anything you do that isn't Aerosmith, so come on, just be
Yeah,
Aerosmith.
that's what he actually said, which is, I feel bad. Maybe
That's kind
true?
of disheartening on a creative level, but it's also true. I mean, if I was Aerosmith for 40 years, I'd want to at least try to not be Aerosmith.
Would you?
Yeah, I would. I'd want to be getting away from the whole Aerosmith thing.
But Aerosmith, honey?
Now, more relevant to the things that we usually cover, Aerosmith was big on multimedia back then.
Oh, yeah.
They were the
buddy.
stars of multiple video games. The only reason I know Aerosmith's history in such great detail as I do, by the way, they got their start by playing at Nipmuc High School. They opened up for the band Mop the Hoople, which was known for the song All the Young Dudes.
Thanks! What
This
else?
is one of many facts I know about Aerosmith because I had to review Guitar Hero Aerosmith, and that included a full biography of the band, where they even acknowledged their drug years. They were just like, yeah, let's skip that past this part, and then it did.
Oh, wow.
That, in terms of Guitar Hero cash-ins, much worse games would come. It's no Guitar Hero Van Halen, I'll give it that. But it was very much a cash-in. Not the first, though. Revolution X came before that, and before even that was another Aerosmith game that we'll play in the second half of the stream.
Which I haven't even seen, so I'm
it's
a
a
little
doozy,
excited.
man.
Oh,
It is
it
amazing.
actually died. Whatever, we're back.
It's so amazing, it's only available for the import PlayStation. It was only released for the PlayStation in Japan.
No, it wasn't on PC.
It was also on PC, but
I actually looked it up because I was curious.
the only console version that I know of
Was
is for the
it- yeah.
PlayStation.
There may have been an Amiga version or something.
I wouldn't doubt it. So yeah, at this point the game really
Hates you and
Yeah.
wants your quarters.
this is the majority of Revolution X. Just shit flying at you, so much that you can't dodge it. A lot of it that you actually can't dodge. If you see a muzzle flash, that means you're taking damage. And with these things that take multiple hits, you're gonna get hit no matter what. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't think it's possible to beat the arcade game on one credit.
No.
Or if
Well,
it is,
maybe.
it's extremely difficult.
Tossing CDs everywhere. Don't give a crap.
If BBH is in chat, he can maybe
He can,
offer
yeah.
some insight if he's ever attempted to one credit clear Revolution X. I don't know why you would, though.
No, chat's asking if they gotta make my video. I wish.
Oh, if only.
It would be just all babes. Steven Tyler being like, more babes!
You know who almost got a Sega CD game? Prince.
That would have been incredible, but
It
I
would've.
cannot see him being easy enough to work with for the Sega CD market. I feel bad.
It's hard to imagine Prince saying, yeah, please use my music for anything. Unfortunately, that game was not a Make My Video. It was part of their scrapped virtual VCR project with digital pictures. It would have been just Prince videos. Like a concert, I think. And that's it. You could take pictures of it, but that's about it. We beat the first major boss. The first major pain in the ass. And our reward is Aerosmith's... Hello? There we go. That's right.
Nice!
We got their car. Cool.
Cool!
Cool?
Aerosmith's car. Cool.
What I would say.
Yeah, chat, BBH is saying BBH got the last boss on 1 credit, but it's extreme, but no further than that.
Wow, I'm surprised you got that far. That's
yeah,
amazing.
Yeah, a lot of cheap hits.
Yeah.
Always getting those kisses, man.
So throughout this game, you'll see plenty of babes, but curiously, they're all the same
Looks
babe.
like you made it. Where you go from here is up to you.
That's up to us.
Let's just take this in order. Let's go to the Amazon.
Oh boy.
These guys are maggots. They're putting chemicals in all our food.
We're putting chemicals in our food to control our
Oh,
minds.
Lord BBH only got to the helicopter boss
Oh, man.
on 1 credit, so no, too many cheap hits. Yeah.
Wow. So let's say no, not possible. Here we head to the Amazon for a very gentle and nice portrayal of native peoples.
Oh God! Also, I like that we're just like...
We're gonna burn down their rainforest and kill them all.
Wow, we're the good guys, here to burn down the rainforest and murder you.
Uh-huh.
Great!
Hey, they were trying to stop people from who are under 30 from listening to Aerosmith.
How dare they? Look at this, this is so awful! I'm just, you're literally, I just feel amazed because I remember, of course, I say, I remember the 90s, and I'm just, hey, laser
Oh,
discs.
you got laser discs. Try shooting one.
Whoa, they're lasers!
They explode.
I just
They're on
remember
fire.
in the 90s, like, everything was like, hey man, we're rock stars and we want to kiss the rainforest or whatever, I don't know.
Yeah, Aerosmith was like that too, except they said fuck the rainforest.
I guess they were the opposite. It's just so weird that anything in the 90s would be like, also you should burn down the rainforest. That's kind of incredible.
Yeah.
They're putting chemicals in our food, man!
Time to burn down the rainforest.
Just kill them.
Again, everything you see in this game is just a result of 90s excess and the success that Midway saw in arcades.
Ugh.
There was no way this could have been made without a whole bunch of contributing factors just being perfect.
Like the 90s happening.
Yeah.
Give me them CDs. I want those CDs.
Our world and culture culminated in the 90s to bring us this Aerosmith shooter.
God, it did. You must choose!
Let's go this way.
Okay. Glad I'm destroying this ancient temple. That's really good.
Hey, they were hiding CDs in there.
Oh, okay. You know, I'm all about the preservation of history, but if it prevents me from getting CDs, no way, buddy. Then we're gonna have a problem.
I've got a good number of CDs, I'm glad. If you run out of CDs in this game, you get in trouble big time. Because it's very hard to kill.
I got laser discs.
It's hard to kill vehicles and things with your default machine gun.
It is.
So one of the major changes between this and Terminator 2 was that in Terminator 2, your machine gun had a cooldown period, so you could only fire in short bursts. That made it kind of interesting and made it so you couldn't just hold down the trigger the entire game. This game does away with that. You can just fire non-stop. You're just always firing. There's no reason not to be firing your machine gun at everything.
Yeah, Duke. Duke lets us know that history is not safe from Aerosmith.
Aerosmith
Nothing
will
is safe
destroy
from
your
Aerosmith.
So one thing I've been wondering personally that I don't actually know the answer to, the home console ports for Revolution X are generally considered bad, like awful, and to my untrained eye, I don't get it. If anyone can explain that to me, please do.
Like why this is a bad port
Yeah.
or whatever. Cause
It's difficult to
look
tell with
as-
this game because it's all spectacle, and it definitely is a spectacle what we're playing right now. Maybe there's some sort of nuance that was lost in the porting process.
The nuance of
the nuance of
Revolution
Revolution
X? Welcome to the Adventure Pals, the nuance of Revolution X.
Oh,
we never stop growing.
Now this guy, you have to kill him by dropping this sign on him. I know that much. I have played through Revolution X a couple of times, not recently.
Rip.
Rest in pieces.
BBH says that the port doesn't include the actual throwing animation from Steven Tyler. Thus,
Oh, screw it then.
it's not a good version, and I agree. God, go away! Look at this! This is ridiculous!
Yeah, these guys don't have good tactics. It has to be said.
What am I even doing?
What drives you to pop out from behind a pillar and stand atop the bodies of thousands of your comrades and think that you can do better? I'm kind of disturbed by the casualness at which we're just kind of sweeping across the area, murdering hundreds of dudes here. It's so easy. It gets easier with every kill.
Maybe it's like the opposite of Undertale. It's trying to tell you a different kind of message.
I don't feel bad about killing at all right now. I don't feel good. This game's not that great, but, you know. At least it's easy.
Thank God. What is... Just kind of goes on. Let's check chat. How you doing?
I can't really praise our tactics here either. We're just kind of weaving back and forth, but we're making a better show at it than these guys.
No. We are living it up while we're going down.
Hey. You're gonna get us sued.
That's right, sue me. Sue me for my incredibly good jokes, Steven Tyler, or whatever your name is.
Steven Tyler, Alex, his last name is actually Tallarico.
Wait, really?
And he is cousins with our friend Tommy Tallarico, video game musicians. They are cousins. That is entirely 100% true.
How long has this been going on?
It's a conspiracy they've tried to hide for many years.
Wait. So Tommy Tallarico really is related to Steven? You're not just joking?
Yes, I'm not making that up. No.
Oh my God.
They are cousins. However, Tommy Tallarico is very much straight edge. So
he's very clear about it, too. Yeah. It's like,
Tommy Tallarico, music producer, made the music for games like Earthworm Jim and Color a Dinosaur. I don't know why that's the second game to come to mind that he made the music
Same
for.
here, don't worry.
But here we are. Yeah, most recently he does the series Video Games Live, which is this live concert series that has video game music. He's also a noted defender of modern video game music, which I disagree with, because modern video game music... I'm talking about the kind of background stuff that just plays as like atmospheric music with no melody or anything interesting about it. The industry has shifted, and he has to defend where it's gone, so I can see where he's coming from, but...
Man, Danny's got some music salt tonight.
I'm just trying to keep my brain active during this this mass murder we're going through right now. I have to think about anything else. So as you may have noticed by now, this game not as imaginative as Terminator 2. Terminator 2 did not have any sequences where you just weaved back and forth for minutes at a time and killed Terminators. There was at least some variety to it. This goes on for a while.
So, let's see here.
Alex, what's your favorite Aerosmith song?
It is actually Dream On.
Mine too.
Because I think it is an actual not bad song, and I think it's real competent, and it doesn't sound like the Amaze Crazy Problem.
It's not an extended sex metaphor either, which helps.
Yeah!
Starting in the 90s, Aerosmith turned really sleazy, like all their songs are about some kind of sex, and it just makes you feel uncomfortable.
Wow. I like it when you destroyed the temple.
Oh, okay, maybe that's what it wanted us to do.
Oops.
We obviously should have destroyed the ancient temple.
Obvious. Ah! I don't like this.
So, they've been doing experiments here in the Amazon. That's why we had to burn down the rainforest.
Okay, but, who is this?
This is our friend, Mr. Skull.
Why is he slime?
He's the slime skull. It's like the first thing you do when you gain power over the world. You develop slime skulls. Back me up here, folks.
I just... Okay, you know, I can usually suspend my disbelief quite a bit, but I don't know, man.
Did this game just lose you?
Maybe.
I'm telling you, 90s excess. This is the result.
Choke! Obey! Are you trying to murder Helga?
Yes.
Can you?
One actually clever part of this game is that the
Free the babes!
the elevator music was a Muzak version of Love in an Elevator.
We freed some babes!
Oh, we didn't get the Aerosmith member who was on level 3 though.
Whatever.
I'm not too worried about it though.
Oh, it is Love in an Elevator. That is clever.
Mm-hmm. So this game has flashes of brilliance, I guess, but largely it doesn't make good use of Aerosmith, and it's not really a good game that's on there. Now guys are just dropping in on the screen. Thousands of corpses here leaving in our wake. And yeah, I think that's the secret. We have to destroy the columns. That's amazing.
Now we know.
They'll just keep coming.
They
could have communicated that a little bit better, I think. But they probably wanted people to waste their quarters.
I hope we did not have... I hope our character did not have sex in an elevator. Because... Oh. Oops.
These guys are making clown food.
Good God, no! Not food for clowns! I don't want clowns to be able to eat or whatever. I don't understand what's so upsetting about clowns.
I need to rescue the babe and her 100 sisters.
It's just a babe in the clone of... What the... Everything's exploding! Jesus!
Oh yeah, these guys are just blown up into all kinds of pieces. Now they're just flying up off the top of the screen? I remember less of this game than I thought.
Toxic food additives this way.
It actually says they're toxic. Oh. Remember the 90s?
Yes, unfortunately.
I didn't until now.
Toxic food additives this way! What is this, fucking Ferngully? Also, I feel bad, but Aerosmith brings out the cussing in me, apparently. Prayer!
Oh no, don't destroy the babes!
Oh no, the babe got destroyed!
They're making the babes into monsters!
No! We'll save you!
We'll save you! I've got plenty of CDs, don't worry about it. Oh, we're losing so many good babes here.
We lost all the babes! Was this game light gun compatible? I know it's not mouse compatible, as we found out.
It is not light gun compatible. I don't think it's light gun compatible on any platform, actually, even the ones that did have light guns. This may have been too early for the PS1 to have a light gun yet. In fact, yeah, I think the first PS1 light gun game was Project Horned Owl, which was after this. But still, that doesn't excuse the other platforms.
Hey, do you think if Aerosmith had a light gun game, they could call it Project Horny Owl? Because they're so horny?
Let's move on.
Oh, welcome to the stream, everybody.
Here's another mind-blowing fact for you. Following up on this game, if it proved to be a success, they wanted to work on a sequel, and the musical act featuring in a Revolution X sequel would have been Public Enemy.
Yes, and the sequel would have sounded really cool. Tell them about it, Danny.
It wasn't much known. They just knew that they wanted Public Enemy, but what would that even be like? Would it just be... it's hard to imagine.
Also, there is no way that wouldn't have caused way too much outrage in the 90s. I feel bad.
Revolution X2, kill thousands of cops.
Oh, that would not have been fun.
Or maybe it would have just been like more Slimy Skulls or whatever, just with Public Enemy music. Maybe it's better that they missed out.
Ah! Sorry.
Yep.
I'm glad we got Noise Gate on.
They're hitting us. Okay. We're good.
Well, I think it's cool.
It's not our friend.
I know, but it's cool looking.
Okay, I'll admit that. It's time to get the hell out of Dodge. You know our match when we see him. We're still doing pretty well.
Yeah.
This, we're not taking nearly as much damage as we would be otherwise if we weren't playing on easy mode. So thank you, easy mode. Another thing you may have noticed by now, not much Aerosmith music. There was that time they were singing Eat the Rich, but that's about it.
Yeah.
I think some of the backing guitar tracks in this game are taken from songs, like, you heard Ragdoll and Sweet Emotion and so on. The others are less recognizable.
There
Yep,
it goes.
we did it.
Bye, friend.
Thanks for your help, Aerosmith. No more mind control.
Buy the new order, finally! Fine.
Time to escape the Slurm factory.
Yeah.
I guess at this point, us revolutionaries are just looking at each other and being like, well, that was fucking weird, right? Time to go to Egypt.
Here we go here.
We've saved LA by destroying it. We've saved our teens by burning down the Amazon rainforest. And now, I think our next destination is Egypt,
Mwah.
after I get kissed again.
We've exhausted the supply of their supply of giant slime skeletons. Oh, I
Oh
hope...
no, it's the Middle East.
Stop the new order bus.
Okay.
Can I go now? Do I have to retake that? I ain't retaking that. Yeah, this part, they've loaded up a school bus full of kids and they're gonna reprogram them. But worse,
Honey!
the babes have been
You know-
taken captive.
It's babe mind, you know? They say that a babe made out of mud, but for reals, babe is made out of muscle and blood. Muscle and blood and skin and bones. Jorts that are weak, and a butt that's strong.
Happy Aerosmith Day, everyone.
Welcome to our stream. Please support us on Patreon if you like my great jokes.
For more great jokes, please see aerosmith.com.
To learn more about the plight of babes, please listen to your local Tennessee Williams. Tennessee Williams. That's
Tennessee
not
Williams
even
Ford.
close to the same as Tennessee Ford, Alex.
Now, if you're a fan of the Terminator 2 arcade game, you may recognize this part as being very similar to a part where you had to defend a truck from getting destroyed by Terminators. That part is real bad. I hated it. If it gets destroyed, you have to start the whole level over. And if you spent several quarters trying to save the truck and it gets destroyed, tough shit. Time to spend more quarters. And this part is basically the same sort of premise. It's a part for you to spend more money on the game.
Thanks.
Except now you get to control the speed of whatever you're riding in. I guess another bus? It's not really clear.
You're riding in a crazy bus.
It's a crazy bus. In this part, if you shoot the noses off a bunch of sphinxes, you can get another Aerosmith band member. So we'll try and get that guy at least. Oh boy, we have to catch up here. If it gets to the end before you destroy every component part of this bus, you have to start the whole thing over. Look for parts that flash, if you would. Oh, nothing's flashing. Slow down. Speed up. There is nothing flashing on this bus. Why? Why has God forsaken me? Did we lose? Did we lose? I think we lost.
Boo!
I think these kids are gonna get re-educated.
Oh no! You blew it! Thanks to you, another 50 innocents will perish!
Wow, only 50? We've killed like 5,000. I guess we should feel bad.
Thank you.
Okay, let's get some discs.
Something to free the babes a little here.
Yeah, free the babes if you want.
Free the
Mostly
babes
I'm
if
gonna
you
stock
can.
up on ammo. Guns first. No one ever said it would be easy to save Aerosmith.
No one did. No one said it'd be easy to stop the New Order Nation.
Stop the New Order bus!
Or whatever, I don't care.
What's it called? The New World Order? I also notice if you shoot speed up and slow down long enough, you'll just zoom right past the bus when it comes back. That's fun. Oh my god, slow down! This bus is upsetting me.
I hate this bus.
I really dislike this part. We don't want another 50 innocents to perish.
Not the...
If anyone has any tips on which part we're missing, let me know.
No, we're getting the windows. The
And
windows
I'll-
are slightly flashing.
Oh, are they? Okay.
Yeah, the ones over here.
I get the feeling there's something. Oh! The platform.
Mm-hmm.
There we go. It was
You
the
did it!
platform where you step on the bus. That was the only part we hadn't destroyed last time. People could still board and disembark from the bus, therefore it was, still... Really? I don't even know what to say to that.
I'm so done with this game. I love it. I hate it and love it.
Now, Revolution X with Alice Cooper, that's what I want to see.
Ugh. Oh, come on! I thought I rescued more babes. That's unfair. Well, that's horrible. Yeah.
Worse than the other desert bus? That's debatable. The other desert bus at least
Has done
is...
good for the world.
You know what? That's true. That separates it from this.
Revolution X with Michael Bolton? Yes. That's the guy who doesn't like, what's his face now?
Yeah, he was, he had some harsh words for
Mass
Steven Tyler
production,
lately.
mass destruction.
I like the sound of that. I'm gonna kill some more people. Get up in the morning, head off to work with your machine gun, ready to mow down thousands of people wearing the same suit. What do we have to shoot here? Oh, okay. Oh, dude, we're both out of discs.
Get them.
That busted a number on us. And now we fight the Power Rangers.
What?
Remember that?
I hate this Toku show.
So this is fun. This part is a maze where you can get lost and backtrack
Oh.
and lose all kinds of lives while you try and figure out where the exit is. If you don't get the hint by now, I think this game is very much inferior to Terminator 2. I guess Terminator 2 also had the whole novelty factor because it really was a new and somewhat unique take on light gun games when it came out. This was just more of the same and designed to take more money from you. Is there a... Oh, okay. We have
That was
to...
why, yeah, we have to get in the maze.
Should have gone. Let's go right.
Right.
We may see the end of this game.
Ah. Well, if we're well.
We won't
if
get to
we're-
party with Aerosmith, though. That's the best ending. You get to party with Aerosmith.
Yay, party with Aerosmith! Party every day! Oh, I miss a school bomb.
don't know if I'd want my kids partying with Aerosmith. They seem like bad influences.
Oh, you're no fun.
I just don't like heroin as much as Mr. Tyler did.
Oh, I wish those were pro wrestlers throwing anarchist logos at me.
This part's also odd because it can tell you to go forward or back when it's not really clear what's behind you. Also, this whole thing does not work in the context of a rail shooter.
No.
It must be said. However, as long as we're making forward progress, we're doing pretty well. There's a member of Aerosmith somewhere in this crate labyrinth, but I doubt we'll find him. About in here. And in here. Hey, we made it.
We made it. Beam tech.
Beam tech?
I thought that's what the sign said. I apologize.
Okay.
Big Bad Beetleborgs needs to Big Bad leave me alone. Sorry.
Man, if you guys want to see some shit, check out the Genesis version of this game.
Yeah, that's what people were talking about in chat, reading bad versions of the game.
Yeah, I had that at one point, and it's amazing.
did?
I did.
Oh, wow.
It's amazing that they even tried, and it looks about as bad as you'd expect. But it was a system back then, therefore it needed to have a port of Revolution X. I'm trying to think of other games Aerosmith had a hand in. I know the popular answer would be Dead or Alive, because for a while, every single entry in the series would begin with an FMV backed by an Aerosmith song.
Amazing, really?
Yeah.
That I actually did not know.
I remember Dead or Alive Ultimate on Xbox opened with Dream On, while Ayane and friends are like doing some ninja stuff. Apparently Itagaki was a big fan of Aerosmith. I'll take care of these guys up here. You, do what you can.
It's terrible.
You ever think about how much murder you see in video games? Like, just in terms of quantity?
Like...
How many people you see die in front of your eyes virtually? Think about that, won't you? Think about how many people you've seen die in front of your eyes just in watching this stream.
Aerosmith and the Cult of Death or whatever.
How much blood is on Aerosmith's hands? I'm gonna get you, Helga. You've stopped your bus. You've destroyed your Amazon. I've actually forgotten.
Submit! Shut up!
That's a good slogan. I can see why she got elected. I don't even remember what the boss of this level is.
People talking about wanting a CDI port of this game. Actually, I agree. I would have liked this. I think the CDI could have handled this game really well. What? You're disagreeing, huh?
Yeah, I disagree.
But it has such a good video card.
Well, it would have to render the whole thing in FMV, and that wouldn't work. This is all
That's
like
fair.
scaling sprites.
Ah, okay. Fair enough, fair enough.
Which the CDI could not do.
Oh, I would do it then.
On the other hand, if you want Mad Dog McCree, CDI is the system you want.
Yeah.
You want Crime Patrol 2 Drug Wars? That's your system, not Revolution X. You're killing. You're killing.
Killing in the name.
Non-stop killing. Killing in the name of Aerosmith.
Test subjects only. Mind floss victims only.
Yeah, that's subtle.
These weird babe clones. They're all the same babe and they're clones. It's so weird. I like how the message is that you have to kill the only babe with a mind of her own. And that would be Helga.
This babe's gone rogue.
I still can't believe there's a Mad Dog 3DS. That's wonderful.
My only weakness, guns.
Oh!
Oh, good. It's another one of these multi-part bosses. This is gonna hurt us. As usual, the strategy here is to just shoot the shit that flashes. As long as these guns are firing, we're gonna slowly keep taking damage, which sucks. There's nothing we can do about that.
Stupid gun!
It's really hard to hit these things, too.
Yes, it is! Sorry, everybody. I'm trying to be cool, but the controls are making me a little...
Cool.
Alex is getting angry, Jerry! What's the deal with railgun shooters with bad hitboxes? That's not even close.
Routine.
Yeah, I'm sorry,
Jerry Seinfeld
everybody.
forgot to tell a joke.
Oh, I'm sorry, Jerry. Just mad.
I got all my CDs here. I went down to Goodwill and stocked up. I got
How many
all
copies?
I got at least 30 copies of Chumbawamba's Tub Thumping here. Got a lot of Dave Matthews Band.
Metal.
A thing that opens? Oh, okay.
Yeah, it does. Yeah.
This thing can really take the hits. Built to last.
Yeah, this is when the mold. This is before. This is one of those bosses before. You know. What do they call that? Obsolescence. Whatever. Planned obsolescence.
Yeah.
It's one of those bosses before that came standard.
This technology will help you take over America. Kidnap our teens.
Some good classic American-built technology for taking over teens.
Speaking of making America great again,
Oh,
Steven
God.
Tyler got into a tiff with our friend Donald Trump.
Friend in 1,000 quotation marks,
Yeah.
just so you know. And just so we're clear here. Anyway, continue.
Dr. Trump was apparently using the song Dream On during his campaign, and Steven Tyler was like, no, I don't like that. Please stop, Mr. Trump. Alright, I think we're headed off to the final level now.
Mass production is dead. I guess capitalism is next or whatever.
We're coming for you, capitalism. Other fun fact, Steven Tyler is a registered Republican. He also wrote a song called Eat the Rich.
Some
Just gonna let that sit there for a while.
Hey, here are the ninjas. They look terrible.
We only found one member of Aerosmith, and it was the shitty one. Actually, I don't know.
We found a few.
Which one did we save?
Tear down the wall.
I think that's the guy we saved, actually. I have no beef
Calm
with
down,
him.
Tom. Ugly Stadium.
Mr. Gorbachev.
Is this the wall?
This is the wall. We're using this to
Look
brainwash
at
all our
this!
kids.
Oh.
We got 10 credits left. We are good. We're gonna see the end of this game.
So, yeah.
Or at least the final boss. I think what we have to do here is destroy all the televisions, actually. Otherwise, these enemies will just keep spawning.
Obey! I'm just not having any of this, really.
We've come too far to give up now.
Press start, babe. Oh, there
We
you
will
go.
not obey. Not only will we not obey, but we're destroying all your televisions. Good.
Go!
You've been a bad boy.
Oh, Jesus! She bleeds so much, I don't like this!
Wow, she has more
This is
blood than is possible.
upsetting!
That lady can bleed.
Yikes! George Orwell was right.
Well,
Something happened.
Helga turned into this. Helga turned into Mutoid Man from Smash TV. Another Midway game that had just excessive bloodshed and violence. They were at the forefront of that back
Yeah,
then.
they were.
With Mortal Kombat, especially Narc. They also did Narc.
Yeah, there's been a lot of chat. Chat's been mentioning Narc quite a bit, I've noticed. I haven't mentioned because I've been doing other, you know.
This does remind me quite a bit of Narc, just the fact that there's so much death and dismemberment in this game. And Narc blazed trails regarding that back then. And no one told Midway no. They were successful, so they just kept pushing things further and further until you get what you see now, right in front of you. What you see right now is just gore. It's a big pile of gore that we're turning into more gore.
Yeah, this is...
Are you desensitized yet?
It's just amazing me, kind of.
Yeah.
Joe Lieberman is rolling in his grave. I was gonna say, yeah, this is a game Tipper Gore doesn't want you to play.
You guys thought Night Trap was bad.
I was gonna say, they complain about Night Trap?
Yeah. I'm unsure what you have to shoot right now. Let's just keep shooting him. How about that? That sound like a good strategy? Oh, his legs.
Yeah.
Let's aim for the crotch. Might as well get every last part.
Blood. Blood everywhere.
Just blood, skin flying everywhere, just flayed from the bones.
Welcome.
It's just boring, you know?
Yeah. Again, this is like the opposite of Undertale.
I'm just bored by all the killing. He also used up all my CDs.
Get some of the stuff on there. I can't even see the screen to see what the frick I'm shooting!
Yeah, he's gone into overdrive, so it's very difficult to see what's going on at this point. We have to shoot his feet? Oh yeah, his feet are bleeding. Shoot the feet. Good God!
Ah! Happy Aerosmith Day, everyone, says BBH. Shoot the
Do
head!
the honors. We've done it.
We defeated the New Order. Youth all around the world will be free to pursue their desires, and you will be known throughout history as leader of this revolution, but
We'll not be partying backstage with Aerosmith.
with the world's greatest rock band, Aerosmith. Why? Oh, we suck.
Yeah, we failed at getting the true pacifist ending.
I like that.
I initially said that as a joke, but it's become less and less true as we've played the game. There's nothing pacifist about this game.
We've shredded the traditional Aerosmith Day Mutoid Man, says Smebs. Oh, here they are!
Performing your favorite song.
Oh, you mean my least favorite song? Oh, I've been complaining about this song all day, don't worry.
Aerosmith's hit "Dude Looks Like a Lady" as
Aerosmith
featured in the theatrical film Mrs. Doubtfire.
One thing I can say, I will say
Alex
it later.
is speechless.
I am speechless. I'm tired. This
We
game
did it.
still has me speechless. When it comes up,
we
I'll
saved-
tell my Mrs. Doubtfire story.
We did well enough to earn 10 seconds of Dude Looks Like a Lady, but not a bit
Earn!
more.
Earn!
We
As
earned
what
it.
did I do to deserve that? Was it all the murder?
Yeah. Something like
Live from a GeoCities GIF page.
200,000 corpses, that's about enough to earn you 10 seconds of Dude Looks Like a Lady.
God! Sorry for being so loud. I'm glad there's noise gate here.
We beat Revolution X, everyone.
We sure did.
I hope you're proud of us.
I'm not. Oh, good!
We should have just watched Mrs. Doubtfire.
You know, so I guess I'll tell my story. So, I'm actually... I don't know, I don't understand why, but I'm actually, for some reason, Mara Wilson from, Mrs. Doubtfire, she follows me on Twitter. She's real cool. We've talked once or twice, just a little, not like I'm her friend, but like I said, I don't know why she follows me, but she does, and that's cool. Anyways, the other night I decided to make a throwaway joke about Second Life, and she retweeted it, and oh man, if you want to have a bunch of people being like telling you about Second Life, that's how you do it. You get the little girl from Mrs. Doubtfire, you get Mara Wilson retweeting you. She's really, I will say that she's really cool though. I actually really like her writing. It's actually, if you actually like writing about the acting scene in the 90s, and she actually has a good perspective on a lot of it. I recommend reading some of her works on her blog. So.
Yeah, let's get the positive out of the way.
Yeah.
Now that we've massacred our way, backed by Aerosmith. It's just numbing, you know? I feel numb now.
This song should just be called I'm Incredibly Insecure by My Desire, so I'm gonna take it out on the people I'm horny for.
Look, all that aside, can't change the fact that Mrs. Doubtfire is a wonderful movie.
Anyways.
I actually don't remember a thing about that movie. The only, let me tell you the one thing I remember about Mrs. Doubtfire.
Here we go.
Two things.
Oh, no!
No, okay, one is when she puts her face in the pie and she goes, hello! The second thing is when she hits Pierce Brosnan with a fruit and she claims that it was someone else who did a run-by fruiting.
The drive-by fruiting.
That's Mrs. Doubtfire.
What I remember was, for some reason, the scene at the beginning where there's this, like, new cartoon being made in the 90s, and for some reason, all the cartoon characters are smoking and enjoying it, and he's taking this moral stand, and then he looks and all the animators are smoking, and I'm like, what animation studio in the 90s would feature smoking if they didn't want fucking the FCC on their ass? Are you kidding me?
Yeah, wow.
Anyways, that's...
Also, this port was developed by Rage Software.
Same.
I'm feeling it. I'm feeling the rage.
Oh, cool! Someone saw Mara Wilson on her tour. Cool. That's rad.
Oh, neat.
Yeah, we finished the game. You finished it with us.
You basically got the experience of playing Revolution X. If you want to simulate it further, watch the archive of this and grab a PlayStation controller and hold down the X button while you wiggle the D-pad. That's Revolution X.
It really is.
Tap square a few times if you want to simulate throwing CDs, but that about covers it.
Yeah. Thank you for playing.
That fit nicely into our first hour.
Sure did.
Thanks, Revolution X. They
Ow!
want my autograph.
Does she want mine too? Yeah. I'm a ROM, baby.
I'm gonna enter a name that I just thought of the first time in many years. Okay, so
Thank you.
about the name I entered, I wrote an article about Aerosmith games for Hardcore Gamer magazine a number of years ago, and I almost got in a screenshot of the high score table with the name "fuck" on it. But someone noticed at the last second, and it was taken out.
I'm so sorry.
The one thing that would have made Revolution X worth it is gone. So, it's time to move on. We have another Aerosmith game for you, but before that, we have an intermission featuring one of Aerosmith's hit videos that links to the world of video games.
It's so bad! I love this video!
In particular, it looks forward to the Oculus Rift and other virtual reality technology. After that, we'll show you something else involving Aerosmith that we'll think you enjoy.
Alright.
And see you in about 10 minutes.
81 Rambler, good joke. We'll see you then.